The last 7 minutes of this week's episode of Parasite had me in feels. Oh my god, man. Okay, I was expecting this week's episode of Parasite to not be as feelsy as it was. Okay, I knew something was gonna go happen wrong with when Shinji's mom and dad obviously left. I knew that was gonna happen, but this early next episode, I was just like, no, Shinji, my god, dude. So basically, you know, after when he was going to school, he ran late, whatever. He saw this guy, Nagisa, whatever, get beat the fuck up, whatever. And he was like, you know, tell him to stop. Obviously, like a civilized human would be after, like, Miggy said, you know, you're all like animals, you're all abusive, whatever, you know, all that kind of stuff, whatever. He said like also humans have one trait where we have to help other people even though we're not strong enough. So obviously he was showing that trait that we humans are different from animals. And over, you know, he got beat the fuck up. Obviously some girl named Kana, like she has the ability to somehow like, you know, she's like cautious. She's like, you know, who are you? Like, you know, you're doing. She doesn't. Like, she says you're not like human, but she really doesn't say. Like, you know, she knows. She's probably gonna know that he's not actually human, even though she's human herself. So she, you know, Migi was said to be very wary of her, whatever. Kana, the girl, whatever, was with those other crew gang, whatever, you know. Nagisa was also part of another gang, whatever, about a bunch of students. They fight each other up. Oh my lord, man. Shinji, he should just, I kept saying out loud that he should just beat them the fuck up, man. He should have just obliterated them, just destroyed them, even though I feel like, I wish he woke up Migi, man. Oh my god. But then, you know, he would have to kill them all because obviously, you know, his cover would be blown, so he had to stay like, you know, in a, like, you know, calmer mood, be more cautious, even though he should have warned Migi to somehow help him out, maybe put them unconscious or something like quick enough. I was just like, please Migi, come on, man, do something. But he was asleep, and overall that was not the best. But oh my god, this is the worst, like, not worst cliffhanger, but this cliffhanger reminded me of Al Noah Zero's cliffhanger towards, like, you know, somewhere Al Noah Zero. This type of cliffhanger did happen, and you know, it was just like, oh, I got that Al Noah Zero vibe from this. I was like, oh my god. But thank god there's another episode I could just watch to see what happens. Yeah, oh my god, man, how Shinji's mom became a parasite. I was like, oh no, no, the heartstrings got hit, man. The heart was absolutely feels. I was absolutely emotional. Just like the most feelsy 7 minutes I have seen so far in like anime type lore. It gave me the Anoha vibe, the Anohana, the Flower Start That Day vibe, the whole, like, you know, emotional crying, you know, how Shinji was like, you know, in denial the fact that his mom is not a parasite. He was like, you know, oh mom, you know, I did this, you know what I mean, like he was like in denial, like, you know, he knew the truth was, and after his mom stabbed him, he was crying and he felt regret for giving, he felt guilty for giving her that scar or whatever, like, you know. Well, I wish the parasite took over the hand or something of the mom, not the entire head. It's not her mom and dad are gone. His mom and dad are gone. I was like, I was just closest to having tears, man. I was absolutely emotional. I love this show just because it just has good enough actors. Shinji was a badass. Now he's like, you know, he's like had to hold his power, and like, you know, he has a lot of horrible emotional things have gone to him. I feel like after this episode, his character is going to change a ton. I feel like, you know, he's gonna be more serious. He's gonna get rid of the glass. He's gonna change. He's gonna be more powerful. He's gonna start killing all the parasites inside or a threat to him and Migi, wherever. I feel like he's going to go through a, what's it called, a Yuki, I believe, in a future diary. He went through a very big character change where, you know, whatever towards at the halfway through show. I feel like he's gonna go to, like, you know, that badass change. I think he's going to be badass. I feel like, you know, he's gonna regret everything in his life and just let out that scream. I feel like he's gonna let out that metallic scream. You know, obviously the show, the introduction does have like a, you know, a scream of, you know, his head is splitting into two. I feel like he's gonna do that type of in his mind. It's going, my god, I'm just heartbroken, dude. I'm just, the 7 minutes, the 60, I believe it was this episode 22, so around like the 18-minute mark, I believe the episode just got so emotional when they were in the cliff, whatever, you know, we're glad we rushed to the taxi, whatever. And also the beginning of the episode, the parasite, you know, was trying to he took over a female, the parasite took over a female's host, whatever. Then they got in a car crash, whatever, and then the parasite took over the male host. You know, obviously the sex organs are very different for male and female. The parasite could not, you know, get the hang of gang control, so he decided to take over female, which is Shinji's mom. And after that, so the father died too, because the parasite didn't want any witnesses, so he killed the father, and that's how Shinji found him, because the father's last dying wishes, whatever. He just, you know, he was gonna tell the police and everything else, but he died. But she was gonna check when Shinichi's, I knew it was gonna be Shinichi's mom because in the opening you could definitely see that, it's like, the split second where she actually opens her head up, it was a parasite. I was like, I know it's gonna happen, but I didn't know it was gonna happen at the same time, you know what I mean? Just be sure to let me know what you guys thought of this episode. If you're reading the manga, of course you guys already know this is gonna happen, not surprised, but seeing it animated must be a very big shocker to you because whenever I read manga, I read it, but after a couple chapters, I do forget what happened, but the anime episode does remind me, oh, this happened, and then, like, I again feels and everything else. This episode's overall just feels tastic. It gives my seal approval of feels type feels, man. Just so good. I have a feeling that it's gonna get more rougher and rougher as the story goes on. I feel like Shinichi's not girlfriend, but I think the girl he has a crush on, Muno, is somehow gonna become a parasite herself or die. I have a feeling it's gonna happen, or she's gonna get a huge ass character development change. And also Migi's really hilarious. I gotta tell you that, Migi was like, Shinichi told her, she'd stay home because my parents are here, but she said, nah, I'll just go home. Damn, I didn't get it. I was hoping to see human intercourse, and I was like, oh my god, man, that would have been really hilarious if Migi actually got to see that. And I wonder what's gonna happen. I don't think freaking Shinichi's gonna die, because obviously throughout the show, what's the other 20 episodes left, right? Oh, 26. I think this is episode 6. Yes, episode 6. What's gonna happen in the other 19 episodes? Who's gonna be the main character? I think it's still gonna be Shinichi, man. Just be sure to comment below what you guys thought of this episode. What's gonna happen in the future? What do you think? If you're only an anime reviewer, what do you think is gonna happen in the future? Be sure to like the video. Be sure to share the video on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you use. Subscribe for more Parasite reviews and other animes. And I'll see you guys later. Farewell.